So thank you to you, the audience, and thank you to everyone who's been involved and contributed. And I'm just going to say a couple of things that just stuck with me. I'm not going to go on, but there's two of the slides that really, really stuck with me. One was the dog barking up the wrong tree. Brilliant, because I was that dog for the first half of my career, and now I'm that tree. So I have a lot of people barking at me. I said, I don't know, I can't help with that. And the other one was that, you know, success is not a straight line. So I've heard another word where everyone says, you know, it sounds like they just go out in their car and they drive straight to where they want to go, and they're just brilliant from the beginning to the end. Whereas in fact, I've heard this said to be like going out on a foggy, snowy night with your windscreen wipers not working, and eventually finding yourself by complete surprise in something that other people would call success. So it really is a lot of trial and error, and I think the term resilience is also important, but I would hope nowadays, because resilience is often a euphemism for getting used to being bullied and put upon, and it mustn't be. Mustn't be. Resilience should be what comes from having a fair experience, but not necessarily a walk in the park, I would say. I think we do need to just be careful about that. So overall, fantastic. BSMS is now 20 years old. I got here nearly 10, or just under 10 years ago. And what had struck me when I came here was one coming from the north. I came from Yorkshire. So I literally took my clogs off and got on the train to the south, where it was going to be streets paved with gold. That was what I thought it would be. And of course, it's just not true. I was surprised, shocked, to find there are places here that are very similar to Barnsley or Rotherham or Doncaster or the places I was used to working. So that was quite a surprise. The other massive surprise was that we could be not in the top quartile of the country for recruiting to clinical studies. That was amazing to me, because we were able to recruit. And that's because a lot of the things that have been talked about today have been about the infrastructure. So we've spent the last 6 or 7 years putting the infrastructure in, and it's a bit like, and I know this is a gendered metaphor, but it's a bit like working on a building site in the rain in winter, digging the foundations, and it's just miserable. But eventually things start to come out of the ground, and it's really felt to me like we're seeing the green shoots here of not just the foundations being there, the clinical trials unit, the Joint Clinical Research Office, and now the HRP, but it's coming out of the ground and we're seeing the green shoots. And I think for BSMS's 30th anniversary in 10 years' time, this will be a massive flourishing park. So I hope that's not too laboured an analogy, but that's how it feels. It feels really fantastic. So congratulations to you, the audience, but especially congratulations to everyone who's contributed. Thank you so much.